Welcome to the session, the Hindu Editorial Analysis for Proficiency in English. Let us start with the question, what is the enrichment? What are you going to learn from this session? As usual, you will improve your comprehension skill, you will improve your effective vocabulary, you will consolidate your grammar knowledge, and you will improve your effective English, and you're going to work on mini mocks. Let us start with the question, what is this editorial about? This editorial is about India's participation in the Thomas and Uber Cup, which are prestigious team badminton tournaments. It's all about badminton sport. Should not be that difficult to comprehend for two reasons. One reason, it is related to the realm of sports and it is related to badminton. Easy to comprehend, but some important words are there. Now let us go to the question, what is the tone of the editorial? Because it is about sports and India has won among, if you take men's team, the title optimistic. The tone of the editorial is generally optimistic and supportive. Optimistic and supportive. Now we'll go to editorial vocabulary. The very first word, astonishing. Astonishing, an important word. Part of speech, adjective. What does it mean? Extremely surprising or impressive, causing a feeling of wonder or amazement. Optimistic, good. Synonyms, astounding, incredible, remarkable, staggering, breathtaking. Last time also I told, when I bring synonyms, antonyms, some are easy, some are familiar, but new ones, difficult ones, I will mark, those are important. Here, astounding is an important word. Incredible, we have got many a time. Credible, believable. Incredible, unbelievable. Remarkable, simple word. Staggering, an important word. Staggering, though it has other meanings. Breathtaking. Breathtaking usually goes with a view. When you go to a hilltop, breathtaking view. That's a combination. But here, a tournament, a performance, you can use this. Antonyms, ordinary, mundane, an important word you have to remember. Regular, usual, uh, unremarkable, expected, unsurprising. All these words are very easy except one, mundane, means regular, as usual, simple. Example sentence, the magician's performance was astonishing. Astonishing, you can also think of words like flabbergasting. Flabbergasting is also an important word. And quite often we come across a word, I'm rather surprised it is not there. Amazing. Hmm. Yes. The second word, extravaganza, an important word. The word itself sounds something extraordinary. Part of speech, noun, meaning a lavish or spectacular display or event. It goes more with spending money, a particular event, extravagant or extravaganza, often involving a variety of performance, costumes, and visual effects. Spectacle, an important word, but here you have to be very careful when we use the word spectacles. Here it is a noun. It should be in the plural form. Some nouns are always in the plural form and take a plural verb. Examples, trousers, shorts, tights, spectacles, scissors, binoculars, and spectacles. There it is a noun. Here it is a noun. But coming to here, spectacle, this is also a noun, but a different meaning altogether. Spectacles different, spectacle different. Here, spectacle means something that is outstanding when it comes to spending money, decorations, spectacular. Pageant, it goes with other contexts. Show, simple, performance, simple word. Antonyms, simplicity, modesty, restraint, plainness, austerity. Austerity goes more with your spending. When during the recession, the government resorts to austerity measures, and there's one particular word combination, austerity measures of the government. You have to know that. And restraint. Restraint, we have got many a time. Here you have to recollect the word. Refrain. Hold yourself back, not indulging in something. Modesty goes with other things. Modesty, it is something like, imagine there's a great person. He's very simple. Then we say modest, simple, humble, full of humility. We also use one idiomatic expression, I hope I'm not blocking, down to earth. All these are very important. Refrain and restrain, abstain, they all take the preposition from. Even that you have to recollect. From. Example, the host cities have dug up deep into their own pockets to fund this social extravaganza. Usually, extravaganza we use when it comes to an event like wedding extravaganza. On a large scale, you spend money, lavish. That's an important word. The next one, Holy Grail. Many students may not know this. New, we have got for the first time. Then you have to spend some time. Meaning, a highly sought after or cherished goal or object, often used metaphorically to refer to the ultimate achievement or prize. If there is one in a particular field, there's something that is ultimate. If you take sports, pragmatic has a different meaning. Pragmatic means a practical. Oh, Ravi Yadav, you are here. Pragmatic, no. Down to earth is correct. And ultimate, the World Cup title. Then we say trying for Holy Grail, sought after. You're all job seekers, seek, sought after, the most sought after. Synonyms, ultimate goal, pinnacle. Pinnacle has a different connotation. It is like reaching the peak, pinnacle. And we also, you should recollect the word zenith, prize, a treasure, culmination. Culmination also means, in a way, it goes with a peak, reaching the top position. Apex also we can say. Antonyms, ordinary, commonplace, trivial. Trivial means not important, silly, insignificant, mundane. Already we have got. Important words, I'll put a star mark. Trivial is also a word you have to remember. Example, for many scientists, discovering a cure for cancer is a holy grail of medical research, a goal they tirelessly pursue. Finding solution for cancer is a holy grail for many scientists, means the most sought after in the field of medicine. An important expression you have to remember. Trivial things, trivial issue, mark, marque. I'm, I haven't checked the pronunciation, but I guess it is marque. Part of speech noun. Even this we have got for the first time. A large tent or canopy. Canopy usually goes with tree tops. If you go to a rainforest, the top layer, you see a lot of branches, all the branches, and sometimes the sunlight also doesn't reach the ground. We use the word canopy. That is one meaning. Here, canopy has a different connotation altogether. A large tent or canopy, often used for outdoor events as a shelter. Whenever you conduct an outdoor event, you use some kind of shelter. You can use all these words. Also refers to a prominent display or sign over the entrance of a theater, hotel, or other establishment. When you enter a particular place, public place, you see a display or sign. For that also you can use this word. Canopy goes more with trees, do remember, but it's an important word. Awning, generally, when it comes to usage, if you take shops, before a shop, you see the extension for shelter where customers can stand. Sometimes they can sit also. Chairs, you come across chairs. That is known as awning, extension of a particular restaurant or a tea joint. Tent is a simple word, shelter, signboard, all are simple. But when you see the word signboard, you have to recollect billboard. One thing, Americans use billboard, and Britishers, we don't use the word billboard. For that, we use the word hoarding. Hoarding has different meanings, though. One meaning to store something illegally. That is different, but here it is a noun. Hoarding means advertisement board. Antonyms, insignificance, obscurity, obscure, important word. Inconspicuousness, anonymity, anonymity, an important word. I make a call, I don't tell my name. Then they may say, the one who receives the call may say, I got an anonymous call. Anonymous means what? Not disclosing your identity, an important word. Example sentence, the marquee outside the theater is impressive. Poster related, yes, you could use that also. De facto, an important word. Here you have to recollect another one. De jure, usually we say de facto, de jure, but de facto, de jure, I suppose. Meaning, if reality, in reality or fact. Today, if you take in our country, the actual power is with the prime minister. De facto head is a prime minister, but legally, who is the head of the country? India is a republic. Who is the head of the country? The president is the head of the country. De jure president, but de facto prime minister. All the power is with the prime minister. In reality or fact, existing in fact, whether with lawful authority or not. Someone namesake the top position, but actual power is with someone else, then we say de facto boss. Synonyms, actual, real, effective, genuine, true, simple words. And antonyms, that's what I said, by law. These two are very important. De facto, de jure. They've given many a time. Nominal, namesake. Nominal means namesake. Theoretical, apparent. Apparent, purported, two important words you have to remember. But apparent, generally, we have got many a time. What does it mean? It is apparent that, it is obvious that. Example, despite not having an official title, she was the de facto leader of the group as everyone looked to her for guidance and decision making. Indelible. This is the time you have to know this word because elections are going on, different phases. When it comes to elections, when you go to cast your vote, when you come out, you see the ink. That ink is indelible. Indelible, an important word they have given a few times. Part of speech adjective. Impossible to remove, erase, or forget. Generally, in this context, to remove or erase, making a permanent mark or impression. Synonyms, permanent, lasting, enduring. Do remember, though we say these are synonyms, word usage is very important. Each one goes with a different context altogether. Unforgettable, ingrained, cannot be removed. Ingrained, inbuilt. Antonyms, erasable, temporary, fleeting, an important word. Ephemeral, an important word. Whatever you see, because I'm providing the PDF in the afternoon with annotations, whatever you see with star marks, do remember they're very important from the exam point of view. They have been given many a time. Example, the experience left an indelible mark on her memory, shaping her perspective for years to come. Examples are also important. How do you pronounce this? A realm. A realm we have got many a time. Sphere. I sphere. A particular field of activity. A domain or field of activity. Interest or knowledge. A kingdom or domain ruled. This is the old meaning. Now we say realm means a particular domain or field of activity. Domain, as I said, sphere, field. These words are important. Territory, kingdom, not relevant in this context. Modern usage we don't use in that sense. Antonyms, non-entity. Non-entity, a different meaning altogether. Non-entity means of no importance. He is a non-entity in the organization. Means he is not important in the organization. He is a non-entity in the group, not important in the group. Void, an important word. Wilderness, this is also an important word. Insignificance, obscurity. Example, in the realm of science fiction literature, authors have the freedom to create elaborate worlds and explore imaginary societies. There is no limit for imagination. Null and void, you have to recollect. Very good. Metal, an important word. There's one expression. When it comes to usage, we say, prove your metal. Show your metal, prove your metal. What does it mean? Cry in the wilderness, Ravi Yadav. Good. Naidu Paidi, yes, null and void. I appreciate that. A person's ability to cope well with difficulties or to face a demanding situation in a spirited and resilient way. Obviously, you have to recollect the word resilience, fortitude, strength, courage, determination, bravery. All these words are. Negate also, yes, Mamata, good. Antonyms, cowardice, an important word, but I'm sure you all know. Timidity, he is a timid person. Weakness, fragility, fragile, weak. Irresolution, resolute, resolution. Two different meanings. A resolute means very firm, to have that resilient nature. Example, in times of crisis, her true mettle shone through as she led her team with unwavering determination and resolve. Unwavering, without any disturbance, without any deviation. Coveted usually goes with an important word. Imagine you guys are preparing for competitive exams. Some posts are coveted posts, means what? Most sought after, strongly desired or eagerly wished for by others, something that is eagerly sought after or prized. Desired, sought after, coveted, prized, enviable. Envy. Here you have to recollect what is the other word we use? Jealous. And also green eyed monster. All these, this is an idiomatic expression, green eyed monster. Antonyms, undesired, unattractive, unwanted, disregarded, despised. Despise means to look down upon someone. Despise, to look down upon someone, to treat someone inferior. Example, winning the prestigious award was a testament to his talent and dedication, fulfilling his long coveted dream of recognition in the industry. That's all about the editorial vocabulary. It has taken about 18 minutes today. And what is a stimulus to write this editorial? Editorial stimulus. Trying for a repeat. That means getting the title one more time. On India and the world of badminton. As I said, it's all about badminton. Editorial main idea. India is looking to defend its astonishing title. Trying for a repeat. Already they got the title. They want to get it again. One way of expressing that idea. Another way of expressing the same thing, defend one's title. India is looking to defend its astonishing title. Amazing, incredible, impressive. Win in men's badminton. Title in men's badminton. In an Olympic year, the Olympic, you have to recollect an important rule. The Olympics. Before any sporting event, we have to use a definite article, the. We should all those redundant expressions. Anusha, good. Repeat again, not correct. I appreciate that. The Olympics, the World Cup. In an Olympic year, the quadrennial, once in 4 years, extravaganza, something spectacular on a large scale, dwarfs, minimizes every other competition. In front of the Olympics, every other competition is very small, obviously. When it comes to the field of sports, getting a gold medal in the Olympics is like getting the holy grail. This is especially true in a sport like badminton, where the Olympic gold is a holy grail, as I said. Getting the Olympic gold is a holy grail for sportsmen and sportswomen. Yet, contrasting word, events that lead up to the Marquee Sporting Festival do carry importance, and the ongoing Thomas and Uber Cup in Chengdu, China, is one such tournament. No doubt the Olympics, the ultimate, but some events before the Olympics, leading to the Olympics, even they are important, the sentence says. First sentence talks about the ultimate is the Olympics, getting the gold medal. It is like getting the Holy Grail. And the second sentence talks about, yet, however, two tournaments leading up to the Olympics, even they are important. What are the two events in the field of badminton? One is a Thomas Cup, the other one is Uber Cup. Right now, going on where Chengdu, China, is one such tournament. The de facto World Cup of badminton. Actual World Cup is one thing. The de facto World Cup of badminton means, in reality, in fact, the biennial championship became an indelible part of national consciousness when the Indian men's outfit won its maiden Thomas Cup crown in 2022. Maiden means what? For the first time. For the first time. You give a speech for the first time in front of a lot of people. Then you can say, I gave my maiden speech yesterday. And here, maiden title, Thomas Cup crown. And it made a tremendous impact, positive impact, and still there means that impact cannot be removed. Based on that, the word indelible part. The de facto World Cup, in reality, the World Cup, what is it? Thomas Cup. The biennial championship became an indelible part of the national consciousness. When did it become indelible? When the Indian men's outfit won its maiden Thomas Cup crown in 2022. While a repeat is very much in the realm of possibility, a repeat is very much in the realm of possibility, means going to happen, chances are there. A realm means a sphere. The strong Indian side, H.S. Pranoy, Lakshya Sen, Ranki Reddy, Chirag Shetty, among others, will look at it as a great opportunity to test their competitive mettle ahead of the Paris Olympics. This tournament provides a chance for these players to test their mettle. Another expression you have to remember, test their competitive mettle. The situation test your mettle. One expression you have to know, prove your mettle. And this situation is a test for your mettle, test your mettle based on this situation. And it talks about what exactly happened 2 years ago. An important phrase, common error, a lot of people say 2 years back. 2 years back, not correct. We have to say 2 years ago. The triumph, the victory had acted as a springboard, had acted. Here we have got past perfect tense because it talks about when they got the title, past incident. 2 years ago, the triumph had acted as a springboard for Satvik, Sairaj, and Chirag, who went on to clinch the coveted Asian Games doubles gold in 2023. Went on to clinch, another important expression. Usually, all these go with sports. Went on to clinch the title, went on to clinch the World Cup, went on to clinch the coveted, most sought after Asian Games doubles gold in 2023, and helped secure a historic team silver before becoming the first Indians to be ranked number one in doubles. One particular year, a major thing for these players. One thing, they went on to clinch the coveted Asian Games doubles gold in 2023, and that helped secure historic team silver before becoming the first Indians to be ranked number one in doubles. Number one in doubles, not that easy. We have excellent players from China, from Japan, and Indonesia. But these two guys becoming world number one, something highly commendable, admirable, and outstanding. Pranoy, India's number one singles player and an Asian Games bronze medalist, will be looking for similar inspiration after not so good year, while Lakshya Sen will be keen to sharpen his skills ahead of his first ever Olympics. Lakshya Sen is going to play for the first time, first ever important phrase, and not so good year for Pranoy. You have to remember these phrases, these are very important. Coming to the women's section, the Women's Uber Cup roster does not include the Olympics bound trio of singles star PV Sindhu and doubles practitioners Ashwini Ponappa and Tanisha Crasto. It talks about Uber Cup, Women's Uber Cup, a roster. Roster has two different meanings. One thing, it is a plan that deals with the turns when it comes to duty. But here it is like it happens once in a particular time period. The Women's Uber Cup roster does not include the Olympics. That means who is going to play this time, who is going to play next time. It does not include three players, one PV Sindhu, the other two doubles practitioners Ashwini Ponappa and Tanisha Crasto. What is the reason? They are practicing seriously, undergoing special training for the Olympics. The Women's Uber Cup roster does not include the Olympics bound trio, three players, of single star PV Sindhu and doubles practitioners Ashwini Ponnappa and Tanisha Crasto. The three have prioritized a solid training block, a luxury in a chocker block tournament calendar. Chocker block means too many people at one place, too many tournaments in a particular calendar year. Calendar, again, you have to be alert and you have to recollect. This goes with the dates and months and years calendar. We have another calendar. They have given many a time. What is the spelling? ER. This is a machine for rolling paper or cloth. Rolling paper or cloth on a large scale, industrial purpose, a rolling machine for rolling the paper or cloth. We use calendar, DER. You got to be very careful. Under pressure, these are not easy. Based on that, they have given many a time. Chalk a block tournament calendar while an inexperienced side gets a taste of elite level badminton. Those who have the experience, they've already seen everything, top to bottom. And those without the experience, greenhorn, you have to recollect. A person without experience, what is the idiomatic expression? Greenhorn. Greenhorn means no experience as such. Gets a taste of elite level competition, top competition. The focus will be on 17-year-old Anmol Karb, who played a stellar role. Stellar goes with star. Based on that, star performer, outstanding performance, we say, stellar role in India winning the Badminton Asia Team Championship in Feb. And Isharani Barua 20. There is also an expectation for Ashmita Chaliha 24, long marked out for success, perhaps waiting for success for quite some time. To make good on a promise, people are expecting a lot. Promising player, we say. You have to recollect one expression. Promising player means has a potential, will prove his or her mettle in the coming future. The tourney comes at a time when India is looking to restock its women's singles cupboard. Here, restock cupboard means what? Women's singles, a few players, prominent names, Saina Nehwal and PV Sindhu. Slowly they are fading out. Saina Nehwal almost on the verge of retirement. PV Sindhu also slowly, because these are all based on power, stamina. As age catches up, titles also become a distant dream. Based on that, restock its women's singles cupboard means they have to look for new players, young players. To substantiate that, as Saina Nehwal inches closer to retirement, the cabinet, barring two-time Olympic medalist Sindhu, has appeared bare in recent times. The cabinet, the cupboard, has become empty in a way, barring two-time Olympic medalist Sindhu. Don't consider Sindhu, but otherwise no great player when it comes to women's singles. But going by the results in Chengdu, there is optimism that the next generation of stars could emerge from this lot. That's what I said. Tournament. Tourney means a tournament. What is the other word for tournament? Tourney. In a way, it is informal. Tournament is a formal word. Tourney. They have beaten Canada and Singapore back to back by convincing 4-1 scorelines to qualify for the quarterfinals, and further progress will confirm the green shoots. Confirm the green shoots. Green shoots means something emerges after a bad period. Imagine a recession. After a recession, you see positive growth. Then we use green shoots of economy. Here, green shoots mean the young players emerging strong. Even as even as all eyes are on the Thomas Cup defense and Olympics preparation, the women in the Uber Cup can well make it a week to remember. Means promising players are there. That's all about this editorial, and easy to comprehend. It has not. It's already 1 past 7. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. I'm offering two courses. Have a quick look. When I provide the PDF, you can go through. One is bilingual. The other one is English. Foundation courses for banks, SSC, and all competitive exams. Thank you very